Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and welcome, esteemed colleague, Director Watt. I just would like to revisit again the question that was made by Congresswoman Carolyn Maloney regarding the National Housing Trust Fund. I heard you when you said that it will be HUD and Treasury the one making the decision as to which projects to fund. My question to you is, when will that money make it out there? Have you had any discussion with those two agencies?
I have not had discussions with them about the application of the funding. That's their decision to make. Treasury makes the decisions about the capital fund. HUD makes the decisions about the housing trust fund side of it. So those are their decisions to make.
But do you have any idea as to when this money will start?
Yes, I can tell you that, because the process that we followed directs Fannie and Freddie to start setting aside the funds in January of 2015, and at the end of 2015, if circumstances don't reverse, then the monies would actually be allocated into the trust fund and the capital magnet fund and could be used. So there won't be any use of those funds during 2015. It would be 2016 at the earliest before the funds would be available.
Thank you. Director Watt, as part of their public mission, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac maintain a duty to serve the entire housing market and support affordable housing preservation. In 2008, Congress asked FHFA to issue a rule to implement this duty to serve requirement. But while a proposed rule was issued in 2010, a final rule has not been promulgated as today. When do you plan to issue a final rule?
We are in the process of looking at that, and you're right. A proposed rule was issued in 2008 or 2009. It never was finalized because of whatever reasons. I don't know. We haven't tried to evaluate that, but we are going to have a duty to serve rule finalized, hopefully in the year 2015.
Thank you. In August, FHFA proposed a new housing goal category for small multifamily properties that have units affordable to low-income families. This effort, of course, is very important for places like New York City, where these properties are an important part of the housing stock. While your agency has set low initial benchmarks in an effort to take a gradual approach, please explain how this goal will be evaluated so that more ambitious targets can be set in the future.
We'll evaluate it on the same terms that we evaluate everything. First of all, make sure that the loans are safe and sound. And second of all, that they achieve the purpose of serving a group or a category of people who have been underserved, which is why we encouraged, directed Fannie and Freddie to look at how to incentivize small developments, because generally smaller developments have more of an orientation toward middle and lower income people. So that's included in the 2015 scorecard for Fannie and Freddie to continue to work to encourage those kinds of loans, and we will have in place an evaluation mechanism that makes sure that that's effective, or we will revise the expectations in the future based on experience, which is something that we do quite regularly.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.